Hello? I am here for my callback. Is anybody there? It's me, Scott. You know, Scott? Hello? Thank goodness. I thought I was the only one here. I brought the monologue, just like you asked. Oh, wow. That's a really cool prop act. I thought that we were doing Godspell.
Peter stands there at the gate with the scale and the weight. A soul that's pure will pass for sure. Will you lose your way on the judgment day? All the money in the world, every diamond and every pearl, Satan will surely test your faith, so you don't pass through heaven's gate. Unborn life and neighbor's wife, Lord's name said out loud in vain. Slave or grave robbing is a sin. Leave behind your evil twin. The key to heaven's gate is here. Glorious God, love is so near. Get on your knees and pray and wait. You'll be inside of heaven's gate. Get on your knees and pray and wait. You'll be inside of heaven's gate.
Wow, great practice, everyone. Only the angels themselves could have sounded as heavenly. Now study your hymnals, okay? Next week we're going to take up with the Latin version of that song, okay? Thanks for getting tall. That's great. You need a haircut. Billy, you got a sec?
Oh, sure, Pastor.
Billy, you were great today. You really nailed that solo. I could practically feel Christ's love flowing from your voice.
Thanks.
You're the best we have, Billy. Your talent is a blessing to this congregation.
Gee, thanks, Pastor Johnson. I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Well, I'm not telling you this to give you a big head or anything. Humility, after all, is one of God's virtues. However, I sense that you've been a little distracted lately, and I just want you to know that this choir really values you.
Thanks, Pastor. That means a lot. Nothing to worry about, though. I just have some things on my mind.
Anything I could help with?
Well, no. I mean, I'm not sure. There's nothing wrong. I'm just feeling a little restless in choir. I still enjoy it and everything. But lately I've been thinking about trying some new things.
New things?
Yeah, branch out, meet new people.
So what you're saying is you want to start socializing with secular friends?
Well, kinda. But you know how I like to perform? Well, the choir's just not enough anymore. I'm thinking about joining the community theater.
Theater? Good gravy. This is worse than I thought.
What do you mean?
Are you sure about this, Billy? Theater gives people so many Ideas.
I think it would be a good opportunity for me.
What put this ambition in your head?
Well, you know my girlfriend Shannon? Well, she's part of this new community theater troupe, and she's been encouraging me to come audition. And she knows that I like to sing.
You know, a fine singer you are too, Billy. I'm just a little concerned about this whole...
Sure, I don't think it's really a big deal, Pastor. I mean, doing a play's no different than doing the Christmas pageant.
Billy, the Christmas pageant deals with the serious matter of the virgin birth, not something that defies logic, like singing cats.
Look, Pastor, Shannon's going to be here any second to pick me up. I really want to do this. I think it would be a great experience for me. It's not like I'm abandoning the choir.
You know what, Billy? You're right. Sometimes the duties of the church make me forget that young people just want to be, well, young. Okay? So go. You know what? Go have a good time. Do it. Just don't forget Jesus.
Of course not.
Okay. And please, keep me informed of what's happening with that.
Don't look so nervous. They're gonna love you.
You sure? I'm not always so good with more mainstream people.
What are you talking about? You're great with people.
Oh, yeah? Ask your parents.
Okay, so that attempt to initiate a prayer circle in the middle of the frozen yogurt joint, that did kind of wear them out a little bit. But they think you're great. Besides, they know and I know what a great talent you have. Face it, baby cakes. You were made for the theater.
You think so?
Hell yes. Come on, Romeo. Let's introduce you to the rest of Verona.
Hold still, man. You've got bust all over you. What?
Like all over your face. How do you not feel that?
Oh, my goodness.
No, whoa. Billy, you do not have bugs on you.
But he said...
No, Ben, Dilly just gets confused sometimes. It's band.
Yeah, I guess.
It's okay. We all know how your medication makes you.
Medication? Is he sick?
Not exactly. He just happens to be the group's own private pharmacist.
And coincidentally, his own best customer. Wow. Ben Dilly looks a little young to have already gone through medical school. Your boyfriend's a charmer, Shan.
And this cynical scenester with a taste for synth is New Wave.
His parents named him New Wave? I named myself. Adhering to your name is like shackling yourself to archaic tradition, man. But don't you think New Wave's a little odd for a name? My brother now goes by Judith. Huh. New Wave it is.
Come on, guys. Take it easy on him. Y'all know what it's like to be new. Hey, Billy. A pleasure. I'm Tracy, and this is Lance. He's just a little shy. Say hey, Lance.
It's nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm not very good with new people. Hey, neither am I. This is all pretty new to me, so you got the advantage. Yeah, I guess you're right. We're all pretty nice here, so I think you'll enjoy it. Are you two a couple?
A couple of what?
Like boyfriend and girlfriend.
Me and him? No. My Saturdays are spent with my Dungeons and Dragons game circle, imagining the adventures of brave knights. Lance's Saturdays are spent wishing he was dating one. A knight, that is.
I don't follow.
He's gay. A homo. He likes boys.
What? But the Bible says...
Oh, there, Tiger. It's like we talked about, remember? The Bible's a very old book. Some of the things it says are outdated and don't apply to the modern world. Lance is just looking for love. Just like you found me. Nothing wrong with that, right?
Well, no. But Pastor Johnson was very clear about this in his sermon, and I'm inclined to agree...
Kid, it's okay to be gay.
But I don't...
It's okay, everyone. He just needs a little time to adjust. He's grown up with some very traditional ideas, but that's why he's here, to be inspired by and learn from the theater. Right, baby cakes?
Oh, yes.
So tell Lance you didn't mean him any harm?
Harm? It's against the Bible's teachings to harm any of God's creatures. Even fairies? Yes. Yes, even fairies.
See? Great.
Traditional views of sexuality are so 1950s, man. This is the age of excess. Be excessive.
Look, baby, I know this is all really new to you, but like I said, they're all really nice, right?
Yeah, no, it's just, this is a lot for me.
I know.
I mean, I've never met a drug addict before, let alone a gay kid, and whatever she is...
Gamer. I'm a gamer.
I don't know what that means.
Ethan and Trace, where he comes from, a 6-sided dice is still a potential sin. A 12-sided one might just give him a nosebleed.
What?
Forget the dice. Look, Billy, you're right. We all have our thing. So Van Dilly's a druggie, and New Wave is an anti-establishment music snob, and Lance is gay. You know what that makes you? The religious kid.
We were a group of outcasts and extremists, and all we were missing was one of you. I mean, what's been the subject of more ostracizing by society or viewed as more extreme than the celebration of one's faith? Isn't that what Jesus struggled with? And besides, it's in seeing our differences that we learn how alike we really are. For example, your whole world is based around a man getting nailed to wood, and Lance's whole world is based around getting nailed by a man's wood. You dig?
I don't see how that's the same
But more importantly, aside from being the gamer, the gay, the druggie, or the gospel guy, the big thing is what you bring. Theater's about individuality. It's beyond our labels and about being ourselves. You be you, I'll be me,
And I will be the boss. Or, as you theater kids prefer, the director. I know that some of us around here don't particularly care for the societal implications of the word boss. I'm Lou Perdition, founder, producer, and director in charge of this merry band of misfits. And you must be?
Oh, Billy. This is my boyfriend, Lou. The one I was telling you about. Wants to join the theater?
Ah, yes, the singer. Well, welcome to the Madhouse, Billy.
Thank you very much.
And this lovely lady back here is the theater's grande dame, Kimberly.
Charmed.
Okay, have a seat, everyone, and give us a sec. I want to chat with our newest member and welcome him with some etiquette, unlike you miscreants.
Etiquette is a tool of the man.
Put it on ice, Kajagoogoo. Sit. Billy, I'm glad you decided to come in for auditions today. Shannon's been raving about your talent, and frankly, we could do with a strong vocalist in the troupe.
Thanks, Mr. Perdition. I'm not real sure.
I'm not finished. Before you say this isn't for you, or that you're not sure, I want you to know that I heard your conversation with Tracy. What she was trying to say, and in a surprisingly eloquent manner I might add, is that the theater needs all kinds. That's true. I was like you once, prone to tunnel vision by my faith. I'm still a believer in my God, but I found the stage allows me a way to get closer to him.
You're a man of faith?
Well, probably not like you, son. But I have my beliefs. Give us a chance, Billy. You'll find the theater is a great place in which to hide from the world, all the while discovering the truth about yourself. You'll be surprised all the ways divine inspiration manifests itself.
Okay, let's do this.
Perfect. I can promise you that you won't live to regret it. All right, kid. Go and have a seat with the rest of them. Let's get this donkey pony show started. All right, then. Thank you for coming. Is everyone here?
I think so. Wait, where's Scott?
Who's Scott?
A college kid. Ryder thinks he's an actor.
I was informed this afternoon Scott went to join his family on an extended vacation in Peru.
Peru? You'd think he would have mentioned something like that.
Well, you know how impulsive Scott can be.
It's a shame. I know he was looking forward to Godspell. Does anyone ever really look forward to Godspell?
Anyway, as I was saying, thank you all for coming to today's audition meeting. Since, as per usual, it's the same half a dozen of us here, I want to eschew the usual audition pieces. I know what you guys can do. I also want to talk about the new production. I'm thinking that traditional theatre just isn't cutting it. Not that you weren't all wonderful in the spring production of Camelot. Especially you, Kim.
Naturally.
But it's just not putting asses in seats. We have to face the fact that all Broadway musicals are boring to people. Audiences come to the theatre for more than just fluff. They want a visceral reaction. That's why our new production is going to be topical, outrageous, and something ripped right from the headlines of our modern day.
I thought we were doing Godspell.
Enough with the fucking Godspell! I'm just kidding. Not you guys. But I am serious about the show. We can't do a play that 100 repertory theatres have done 100 times before. That's why we have to do something that theatre was made for. A cutting-edge piece about the will of the people, a spiritual mission, and madness unleashed. Our fall show will be Jonestown Jubilee.
Wait. Like, Jim Jones, people drink Kool-Aid and mass suicide pacts, Jonestown?
The one and the same. I've written an original book and music for the show. Well, Kimberly helped. She's hell on the piano.
They have to teach you something at charm school.
Could you pass these out to the gang, please?
What do you think?
Right. Shannon?
Got it.
rough stuff in here, man.
Life's rough, Benjily. That's why theater has to be rougher. All right, has everyone got a copy? Okay then, you delinquents. Run along. That's it for today. Short meeting, I know, but I want you to look over the scripts and be ready for the next time. This show is going to knock me dead. I just know it. Well, what do you think?
I think he's got potential.
He's a little bit blinded by dogma.
Please. That's what's going to make this so much fun.
Come along. We've got work to do.
So, I'm trying to get rid of these pills, so I'm trying to stuff them down the toilet. The toilet won't flush, so I just grab a handful of them and just start pounding them into my mouth. I mean, I don't know, I must have taken like 20 of them. And they had this tanky taste to them, but I mean, I kind of chalked it up to the toilet water. But anyway, I took a little bit of speed that day too, so I'm free now.
Hey. Welcome to the group. I look forward to working with you on the show.
Thanks. I look forward to working with you too.
Thanks. I'm just learning. It's like Tracy said, we all have our things, and I just need to learn to understand yours. Yeah, me too.
Aw, tender moments!
Have you guys actually read any of these pages? Lou is losing his shit. I was gonna ask if he's usually that dynamic.
You should see him when he's had his coffee.
Well, I think it's cool that he wants to try something new. And he's really passionate about the theater, which is why we all joined in the first place. Besides, it's an adventure, guys. We get to be in the original production, the world debut. When do you ever get a chance like that except for Broadway? I mean, I'm excited that he trusts us with this.
I guess when you put it that way.
Yeah, that is kind of cool.
Maybe it would behoove us to have a group read-through without Lou, just to get an overall vibe and dynamic.
Well, what's everyone doing now? We could head over to Pizza Den, get a big table, hash it out over a pie?
Oh, I could be into that.
Me too. Could always go for some grub.
I'm in.
Billy, can you come? It's not like prayer night at your house or something, is it?
Well, every night is prayer night at my house. Relax, guys. It was a joke. Yeah, I could definitely come.
You guys go on ahead without me. I think my stash fell out of my bag, and I need to retrace my steps to find it before some opportunist snatches it for himself. Or worse, the cops.
Is your stash really more important than rehearsal?
Really? You're asking him if his stash is more important than his script read-through?
Right. Well, we'll see you later then, I guess.
All right, let's head over to Pizza Den. We'll see you there in a couple minutes. And Benjily, we'll see you there later.
Yeah, cool, whatever.
I hope I don't get into trouble.
Why's that?
Because it really is prayer night at my house.
Hear something?
Darling, we're surrounded by haunted and satanic artifacts. I'm always hearing something. Ignore it.
Well, that was amazing.
I can't take all the credit. I did have a hand.
No, you're not good at puns. Stick with evil.
Noted.
Although, that being said, Scott did have some remarkably strong fingers for such a gentle guy. I just don't understand why his blood wasn't enough.
Well, we did kill him upstairs. It wasn't as fresh by the time we got it down here. Also, let's face the facts. Scott was a square. It wasn't effectively marred.
Marred?
To raise hell, you gotta do a little sinning, sweets. It was a good start to the revival. Open it.
Oh, we have to make this work. What kind of sin is it going to take?
Well, I don't like to make wide-ranging guesses, but I'm going to say that premarital sex with the severed hand of the man you just murdered should pretty much do the trick.
What? God.
Isn't here.
Now that's how you kill someone!
I find your celebration over the death of my elf to be a little tasteless.
Hey, I just construct the story. You're the one who sealed his fate.
I have no idea what these people are talking about.
It's okay. None of us really do.
Why do we come here on our game nights? We know how excruciating this can be.
Well, could be worse. At least Tracy's mom doesn't make us all up to Dallas, so she can have a discussion group after.
Touché. So, who was the kid Tracy's arguing with about her elf, was it?
That is Marty. He's the dungeon master of her game circle. Sort of her best friend.
Well, clearly skipping past the horrifying nature of the phrase dungeon master, I thought you were Tracy's best friend.
Well, yeah, but I'm her gay best friend. There's totally a difference.
I don't understand. Yeah, we get it. You'll catch on.
I am merely saying that an elf cannot survive that.
How do you know? Are you an elf? No, you're not. You're just a manipulator. You've become what you hate, Marty. You're the man.
Cheese and crackers. Have you forgotten already that before I was DM, my mage won the South Bethesda D&D intra-state group quest?
That's not even a thing.
You don't know that.
Your mom doesn't even like you leaving the block. She'd never let you go to Maryland, especially to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, I never.
Tracy, phone, it's Ben Dilly.
Thanks, Dad. Coming. Socialize with my other friends while I'm gone, you scoundrel. And try not to bore them with talk about dwarves. Hey, Bee, where are you?
Oh, they killed him, Trace. And then they fucked his corpse. Or fucked with it. Part of it. Oh, God.
Whoa, Band. Slow down. What? Who killed who?
The theater. There's like devils and bodies.
Oh, man, Bandilly, did you take a bad batch?
The theater. The blood. Oh, I'm freaking out.
From drugs.
No! Oh, yes, maybe. But the theater.
Is Lou there? Did Lou and Kim leave?
Oh, Lou!
Okay. Stay there. I'm coming to get you. But I swear, Bandilly, this is the last damn time.
Nah, I get it. You guys perform on a stage to live out fantasies. We do the same thing. We just live out our fantasies in life.
Tracy's parents' house is life.
That was Bandilly on the phone. He's having a bit of a freak out.
Is it a bad one?
Not quite Baskin-Robbins bad.
We're not allowed back. I'll tell you later.
But it sounded pretty rough. He thinks he saw dead people. Standard fare, but he was crying a lot, and I think he's still at the theater, so I'm gonna go get him and bring him home. Which unfortunately means I have to break up our little party.
That's alright. We should probably shove off anyway. Gotta get Billy home before his parents damn me.
They stop doing that to people, just so you know.
Well, I'm glad we had the piece to read through earlier, at least. I feel more comfortable with the material.
Do you? I'm still not convinced. It seems a little factually inaccurate. I mean, the whole Jim Jones modern Jesus number really weirds me out.
It's in context. Man, and society thinks we're weird.
That was fun, right?
Yeah. Though I don't think I really like that game they were playing.
What, Dungeons & Dragons? It's harmless fun.
Glamorizing witchcraft is hardly fun, Shannon. And Pastor Johnson says that witchcraft is...
We had a good day today. Let's just chalk up the glamorizing witchcraft to a learning curve. You did good today. I'm proud of you. You came out to the theater. You even blew off prayer night to hang out with my friends.
Well, they're all really nice. I don't think I understand or approve of everything they'll do, but turning the other cheek is part of Jesus' teachings.
Why don't we go back to my place and I'll let you turn another cheek, if you know what I mean.
I don't.
Billy, we've been dating for almost a year now. I want to take things to the next level.
Shannon, you know how I feel about premarital sex.
I know. It's just, you embraced so many new things today. I thought maybe you'd want to embrace a little something else that was new.
Believe me, it's not that I don't want to, Shannon. I just...
No, it's fine. I get it.
Don't be unfair, Shan.
You're right, I'm sorry.
Would you settle for a kiss and a ride home?
It's not the type of ride I'm looking for. But you got yourself a deal. Come on, baby.
Seatbelt.
Vandilly? Lou? Is anybody here? Kimberly?
Tracy, what are you doing here?
Lou, thank goodness you're still here. I got this weird phone call from Vandilly. He was talking about you guys. He thought he saw murdered people here or something. It sounded like another one of his bad trips.
Like Baskin Robbins?
Not that bad, but I still wanted to get him home.
You said you thought he saw a murder.
Well, yeah, but, you know, he's the boy who cried wolf. He sees shit all the time. If half the stuff he called freaking out about was real, we'd be living in a world scripted by Rod Serling. Is he here?
Yes, I found him passed out on the steps after you all left. So I took him to the basement to the fainting settee. Come on, let's go get him.
Well, I'm glad you're still here. It's getting pretty late. Would have sucked if I hadn't been able to find him.
No problem, Tracy. Theater people take care of their own. Just like I took care of Scott.
Lou? What's going on? I thought Scott was in Peru. Where's Vandilly?
Vandilly's not here, unfortunately. But I'm glad he delivered you to me all the same. The side fact of the matter is that his drug-fueled hallucination wasn't so much of an hallucination this time round. It's just a shame I didn't catch him playing the voyeur. And as for Scott, well, he asked about Godspell one time too many.
Well, why are you doing this?
A couple bond over the craziest things. For my parents, he was big band music and a firm conviction in Churchill. For Kim and I, it was an affinity for satanic worship and serial murder.
What? Kimberly knows about this?
Darling, you surprised? What's more psychopathic than a leading actress?
Well, where is she then? Where's your bloodthirsty bitch of a girlfriend?
Well, I'm sorry to say that Kim and I had a bit of a falling out after rehearsal tonight. She saw herself as the life of the theater, and I saw her as... Well, you know, when I started the sentence, I was thinking he was going somewhere clever, but I chopped her head off. So that's that. The theater is under new management.
Who the hell is that?
Do you not recognize greatness, girl? You're in the presence of Satan's favorite son. This is the scourge of the Carpathians, the blight of Europe. This is the Lord Dracula, Prince of Darkness.
You've got to be fucking kidding me!
I can assure you, this is no joke.
Come on, Lou. Did you get into Bandili's stash? You grabbed some dude from the local bus shelter and throw him in Liberace clothes and claim he's Dracula? I know theater kids are weird, but we're not stupid.
No, Tracy, you're not stupid. But theater kids are forgettable. Social outcasts. People roll their eyes at when they see them in the street. That's why this, the theater, the shows, was the perfect cover. You all needed somewhere to go, and I needed to get enough blood to revive the master and raise an army without arousing suspicion. I needed the kind of kid that nobody gave enough of a fuck about to even notice if they were missing from the halls of school for a few days. Tell me, Tracy, tell me the truth. Did they even notice if you were gone on a Monday morning? Don't be sad, Tracy. Those ignorant arseholes, the ones that don't spare you a second glance. That's why Dracula has returned. It's time for a new world order. All those pathetic people out there with their potlucks and sports and their Christian values. They're the ones who have ruined things, trying to throw the order of God in the face of nature, when all that is natural is chaos. You should feel blessed, Tracy, that you're about to become one of the first to help his lordship take up the fight.
You sure talk a lot, but if this is what your alleged Dracula wants, then why is he so quiet? Why don't you talk, huh?
Really? Come on, Tracy. You really think you're going to have a conversation with Dracula? I mean, it's Dracula. What do you think you could possibly say to the Vampire King? But wait. Make a question. What do you think that Dracula could possibly have to say to you? She's all yours, my lord. We've wasted enough time on chatter. Now, die like a good girl. I suppose we'd better get this place cleaned up for rehearsal.
I wouldn't sweat it. Dude, you're gonna graduate and get out of this town, and you'll meet a bunch of like-minded people.
I know. Sometimes I just get so frustrated. No one in this town gets me.
You're not frustrated because you feel misunderstood, dude. You're frustrated because you need to get laid.
Yeah, and how's that supposed to happen?
I don't know. Stand in the street and play a Culture Club album and bang the first guy who shows up.
Ha. Easy for you to make jokes. You could bag any girl in school. They're all into your whole music guy thing.
I don't know about that.
Trevor, turn down that damn music.
What I was trying to say was...
Trevor!
I gotta go. My mom's being a bitch. What?
Trevor, turn down that unholy garbage.
Don't call me Trevor. The name's New Way. God, Mom.
Your name is Trevor, and that's what I'm going to call you.
But Judith got to change her name.
Your brother's sister had a legitimate reason. You're just being a rebellious pain. Turn your music down, or I'm coming in there.
Fine. Bitch.
Why can't he listen to nice music? Kids these days, with their godless electronic noise.
Tracy, what the fuck?
Let me in, New Wave.
What the hell happened? Tracy, how are you doing that?
Be polite and let me in, and I'll tell you.
I don't like this. Bloody girls don't float. Actually, normal girls don't float either. Oh, this is freaking me out.
I know I'm supposed to wait to be invited in, but I'm on a schedule here, and you're making me impatient. So let's just fuck the pleasantries, okay?
What?
Once I'm done killing you, you're going to have to help me shut her up.
Are you sure you'll be fine with your parents not home?
Yeah, it's cool. I'll just read or something.
Great. Well, I guess I better head off.
Have a good night.
Hey, Lord. It's me, Billy. No, the other one? From choir? I know it's been about half an hour since we last talked, so I hope you don't think I abandoned you or anything. It's just been such a big day with new possibilities, new friends. God, there's just so much I've been getting to experience for the first time, you know? It's like the wonders of the universe are suddenly opening up to me. And speaking of experiencing things for the first time, I'm just really confused about Shannon. I love her. And I have these feelings. And she's ready, and I'm ready, but I know how you feel about that, and it's just, I mean, I've been good, right? I go to prayer group, I volunteer at the shelter, I don't eat seafood, and I don't listen to secular music. I mean, except for that one time, but Mom and Dad took that Connie Francis album away from me, and I understand now that was wrong. But I'm just having a hard time understanding how, if two people love each other, it's such a bad thing to make that love real, you know? It just seems like marriage is a technicality when we love each other so much. The ceremony is just a symbol of how we already feel. And how come we can't act on these feelings if we know they're true? Look, what I'm saying is, I need this. Okay? I haven't masturbated in 1,845 days. You know how long that is? That's over 5 years. I wake up stuck to my bed sheets because whatever's in there has to come out somehow, and my hormones are raging. I have sex dreams all the time. I was oozing like a faucet over a dream I had about the lunch lady at school. The lunch lady! Mrs. Sanchez isn't even a sexual creature to me, but I find myself thinking about the way she handles that Salisbury steak and I shiver because I wouldn't have to leave. Every time I look at Shannon, my body is on fire. And when our dates are over, it takes absolutely everything I have not to lock myself in my room and beat my penis into amputee status. But I don't. Because of you. Because I love you. And because I know that you send us challenges that we have to rise above. But I'm also telling you that I wouldn't consistently be feeling this way if I didn't love her so much. And I really think it's time. I'm worried that if we don't have sex soon, she'll leave me for somebody that's willing and able. And I am willing and able. You know? How can it be so wrong to do this, to keep someone you love, and use that expression to show them that you love them? Sex before marriage can't always be a sin, right? I just need a sign to know that sometimes it's okay. Wait, but you're right. Mary wasn't technically married before she got pregnant, and look what that act of love gave us. And what about Adam and Eve? They were the only two people in Eden, so that means that there wasn't a pastor around to perform the marriage ceremony, right? Their sex populated the whole world. They loved each other and practically gave us mankind. That's a thing, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the gist of the Bible, or at least how I've been led to interpret it. And Pastor Johnson always says, the most important Bible passages are the ones we use to our advantage. Oh, Lord, this is like so much clarity. I can totally have sex with my girlfriend because the Bible told me so. When I think about the passages that are most relevant to me in this situation, it makes total sense that I'm perfectly allowed to plow Shannon, whereas everyone else is still a sinner because they didn't take the time to understand. Oh, God. Oh, Lord, thank you. Thank you. You've given me so much perspective tonight. Thank you. Oh, and I know, when I go over there and finally enter my girlfriend, it's because you're the one guiding me in. Oh, and I promise, no condoms. Jen?
Yeah?
I've been thinking. And what if I decided to stay for a bit?
What if you did?
No, I mean...
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Mom, I'm going for a walk. I'll be back.
You sure about this?
Well, no, but I love you. And you're right, I've been opened up to so much today. And I thought about what you said. Love is love, and love is never wrong, right? I want this, Shannon. I'm scared, but I'm ready. Wait. Can you take everything off but the jacket?
Silly.
Hey, what are you doing here? What happened to your clothes? I thought you were in Peru.
I went south for a little while, but I came back.
Well, why are you here?
For you.
That's nice and all, but I don't understand.
I know that sometimes you feel a little lost being, you know, how you are. But I'm here to show you what it's like to be really alive.
That was
sinful.
The wind, Father? Or are you trying to tell me something?
You would have been great in Godspell.
Am I doing this right?
Yeah, you're doing good.
Okay. Are you sure? Do you need me to move at all?
No,
I
it's
can,
good.
I can like swivel. I can like swivel my hips a little.
Oh, that's good too.
Do like a circle. Do like a circle of pleasure. This feels a little weird down here. Is this supposed to be that wet? It's really? It's so wet down there. It's like a rainforest.
You're doing it right.
Oh, really?
Welcome to rehearsal.
Thanks? Are they acting weird, or is it just me?
No, they're acting weird. But this is the theater. Everything's weird always.
If it isn't my favorite wholesome couple. Did you ready your song, Billy?
Yes, sir, I sure did.
Great. Shan, why don't you help him get warmed up? I'm just going to go grab something in the office, and we can really dive into the material.
Sure thing.
Any particular place you want me to start?
From the top of South American Junction is fine. Just get those pipes nice and loose.
He is the one, my lord. His soul is so devoted to God that to take his blood would surely be an affront to heaven. When you drink from him, your power will surely be restored to its former glory. By tonight, all the theater troupe will be dead, and we can begin your claiming of the world outside.
If only I had the conviction to go outside my jurisdiction, I'd have stopped that Kool-Aid mastermind from delivering his fatal punchline.
That was wonderful, Billy. Wasn't it, guys? Tell him he was wonderful.
Wonderful.
Alas, there's not going to be a second performance.
Billy, he's got a knife!
That's right, he does. And he's going to give it to you.
Back off, dude.
What the hell is happening? Vampire Slick, your theater boss has been using this joint as a cover for satanic practices to raise an army of the undead. When Ben Daly couldn't reconnect with Tracy last night, he came to me and told me what he saw. I recognized a sign from an old RPG plot that had similar themes. We came here to stop any more killing. Luckily, as Dungeon Master, I'm very knowledgeable on how to fight their kind. We're gonna be all right.
Oh, fuck!
Lance just killed Marty!
He wasn't kidding about the vampires, was he?
Afraid not, Shannon. But don't worry. The pain is momentary. Just give up, and you can join your friends as one big happy misfit family again.
These aren't our friends. Not anymore. As of yesterday, Lance wouldn't have done anything to get his hands remotely dirty, let alone punch through someone's back. You killed our friends, and you turned them into monsters.
Tomato, tomato.
I don't understand, Lou. You were our friend. You gave us somewhere to go when we needed someone.
A means to an end.
You mean that you wrote an entire fucking play that you never intended on producing?
Sometimes you have to go deep for your cover, Shannon. Don't you watch Magnum P.I.?
He's lost his mind.
No, Vantilli. Mine is a purpose forged in the fires of hell. I'm raising an undead army for him. The Lord Dracula, one of the 6 great powers of hell incarnate.
This is getting to be a bit too much for me.
Oh, just now?
Dude, we have to get out of here now.
I'm gonna have to agree.
Not so fast, Billy. We had to work really hard to lure such untainted blood as yours here. We're not going to let you leave so easily.
Me? Why me?
Because God's children are not just beautiful. They're delicious. Get them!
You assholes!
Shannon! If you want her, you're going to have to come and get her.
Dr. Johnson!
Oh, what's the matter? What's wrong?
Murders! Vampires! Shannon!
All right, calm down, Billy. Calm down. Tell me what's going on.
I had sex with Shannon, now everyone's dead!
Well, that can't be a coincidence.
It's theater director Pastor Johnson. He's a Satanist, and he's been using the theater as a cover to commit murders and use the blood to reincarnate Dracula. He killed everyone in my theater troupe and turned them into vampires, and he kidnapped Shannon.
I'm glad you came to me with this, Billy. Your revelation of the secret of the theater is going to force me to reveal a secret of my own.
Pastor?
Although you know me as Pastor Johnson, my great-grandfather on my mother's side was a Van Helsing.
A what now?
A Van Helsing, Billy. A Van Helsing.
I don't know what that is.
Don't you watch movies?
No, you told us not to because they were a sin.
I did. Van Helsing was the vampire hunter who first defeated Dracula. And he and his children and his children's children and his children's children's children and so on and so forth are committed to preventing the vampire bloodline from ever rising again.
Keen? Wait. You're telling me you're descended from a long line of vampire hunters?
Yes.
And my whole life, you've told me to be committed to the Bible without any deviation. Its word was gold. You've been my spiritual advisor and guide.
Yes, and up to now you've been an excellent member of the flock.
But the Bible doesn't say word one about vampires. At all.
Yeah, Billy, I'm not following.
It just seems like there's a bit of a disconnect between the things you've been saying and the reality of the situation. Doesn't that bother you?
Billy, are we going to stand around and interpret scripture, or are we going to go kill Dracula?
Right.
Okay?
Fine.
Go into my closet. There's a black bag there. There's some suitable weaponry inside. Grab that. I'm going to go in the other room, and I'm going to call Pastor Gibson. He's over in the next town. I think we're going to need some backup.
Right. Wait, what's his story? Is he Frankenstein's nephew twice removed?
Sarcasm doesn't suit you, Billy. Go get the bag.
This isn't gonna be easy for you, Gibson. This isn't gonna be like last time.
The girl is weak.
I'll destroy her.
She can scream all the way to hell. You're gonna be to blame.
The last time you faced this demon and our daughter before.
I don't know. Maybe. Demons always act like they know you. All they need to do is find one relative of yours down there in the inferno, and suddenly they think they got some personal connection. Demon ain't nothing more than a socially desperate kid at the party looking for a friend.
Fuck you, Gibson. We know your sins. Your mother screamed in the left.
Excuse me, Chatty Cathy. I don't believe I was talking to you. Now you shut your damn face before I shove another communion wafer up your ass.
About that last time.
You shut her up, didn't you?
Yes, but it was a little graphic, and that's still our daughter.
So for clarity, when did all this start to occur? When did you see the girl start to exhibit unusual behavior?
Well, I can't be sure, but I think it all started back when she bought that prom dress.
Prom dress? Secular dancing too, right? Right? Why don't you just invite the devil over for tea and biscuits?
See here, prom is perfectly normal for a child her age.
Is it really? Well, then perhaps you can explain to me why your daughter is more full of sin than a hooker on Fleet Week. Nah, I've heard enough out of you. You're probably one of the moms that thinks it's okay to listen to rock and roll music in the car, too, huh?
Now listen here.
I've said enough! Now, alrighty then. Let's try this again. Y'all might want to take a step back. Things could get a little messy. Never know how much blood, semen, vomit, other juices.
Other juices?
Well, yeah, demons got a lot of time in their hands, and your daughter, she's got a lot of orifices, so, things could get a little creative there. Hey, babe.
Huh?
Guess what? I got you some new headgear.
Oh, the trigger! God command you out!
Take it! Take it! Oh, what's that noise? Is that another demon?
No, sorry, it's just my pager.
You brought a pager to an exorcism.
Well, yeah, in case something super important goes down.
It's more important than an exorcism.
Excuse me? Don't be acting like you know my life. Oh, damn. Look, folks, I'm sorry I have to bail, but, there's a super important situation that requires my attention.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Are you serious? You're leaving. What about our daughter?
Let's face it, okay? She's an independent woman. This was bound to happen eventually. Tell you what, just, pray or something, and, I'll call you in a week.
A week?
Well, yeah, the demon ain't going nowhere. Now, if you excuse me, I have a vampire to go kill.
Well, if there are vampires, this is where they'll be. Okay?
Billy! Dude! You're back!
Hey, Billy, what did they do to you?
Holy water. Oh, and Billy, don't talk to them. They're not your friends anymore.
Okay.
Figures the stoner wouldn't be able to take care of business. Billy, Steve brought a new friend. Never been much into the polar bears, but it's the first time for sinking your teeth into everything, right? Lay back and relax if you know what's good for you.
It's me, Scott. You know, Scott. What did you do?
I lifted his head to God. I sent the rest of them to hell.
Welcome back, Billy. You've come to rescue a girlfriend, I see. How very chivalrous.
Let her go! Hold on a second, Billy. We don't know what he's up to.
And you must be Pastor Johnson, Billy's spiritual mentor. Look around, Pastor. How's that spirituality working out for you?
Your mockery of God is shameful. Your idol is false and will prove to be your undoing.
And just how exactly do you suppose your rhetoric is going to lead to any divine success? By my count, you and the baby Jesus here are outnumbered.
Well, we already killed 3 of your blood-sucking goons on the way in here, so maybe it's you who should be nervous.
Oh, you killed New Wave, and Dilly, and Lance? They were absolute failures in life. It doesn't surprise me that they were equally inept at death. It's a shame to lose some of Dracula's soldiers in his unholy army so soon. But that's the cost of war.
You're heartless.
And you have too much. Kill him. All too easy. What are you going to do for me? Bleed on me?
Dracula!
Shut the fuck up.
Billy, thank you.
Don't mention it. Shannon.
Oh, Billy. Billy, you saved me.
It's okay. It's okay now. It's okay, baby. I'm here. I'm here now. Thank God. I'm here.
Not for long.
What? Master Gibson, you got my call.
Yes, I did, but from the looks of things, it appears I'm too late.
Alas, I fear you were right. But I owe you my life. I only wish I could say the same for poor Billy.
Yes, well, at least the boy died a hero.
He's in God's kingdom now, Pastor.
Oh, Gibson, if only that were so. Sadly, Billy engaged in premarital sex. So I don't think that's the case. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn?
When indeed? When indeed?
You have got to be kidding me!
Hello, Billy. Have you been given your room assignment yet?
No, Satan, I haven't. Why?
Don't let me in the dark right inside my fucking bedroom.